the official podcast of the waterfront capital of Texas.
We running this, let's go. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Everybody look at me because I'm sailing on a boat. I'm on a boat.
Weekends on the Water with Jordan Davlin of Jet Surf Houston and Scene Magazine publisher John Ennis.
That is right. You're listening to Weekends in the Water, coming to you live, actually on a boat.
That is correct.
Technically, we're at Barge 295 along the north shore of Clear Lake in Seabrook, and we're at the Texas Outlaw Challenge registration and welcome party for the early arrivals. As always, I'm joined by my co-host Jordan Davlin of Jet Surf Houston.
What's going on, brother? How you doing tonight,
man?
I'm excited to be here. Like you said, at the Barge. This is the opening party for the Outlaw Challenge. Just super exciting times. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, this is happening. As you probably can tell, there's a lot of activity going on right here downstairs, upstairs. We just the Wednesday night sailboat races are still going on strong. It's not too late to get here,
and the sun hasn't even set yet, so the party just started.
That's true. Yeah. It's a beautiful sunny day right now.
Awesome. Yeah. So this is us coming back on air, and also absolutely an awesome show for us. Like I said, being out of the studio here at Barge, highlighting the Outlaw Challenge, and then I'll let John introduce our honored guest tonight.
Yes, so we, in the Texas Outlaw Challenge is one of those special events. I've had the pleasure of seeing it grow over the years. It brings in so much money to the community, heads and beds, all the service industry, but then also for the charity aspect. And joining us is one of the key players. She's really the one behind the scenes that makes it all happen, and that's Jolanta Dryden. From the Texas Outlaw Challenge. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me out here. It is great to be at the pre-event party, the shooters party as we call it.
The shooters party, nice.
The shooters party. It is the Gunslinger Run.
Right.
That's right,
yeah. Outlaw Challenge, we got to keep with the name of it. So, yeah, we have lots of things happening, lots of things going on. Love to talk to you about every one of them.
Sure.
Absolutely. And we've had the pleasure of working together many years, of this event, and I've seen it kind of grow from a really nice poker run to what's now one of the premier performance boating events in the country.
Absolutely.
It is. We have events within events that have been created.
That's true.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful because it has grown, and we've got more people knocking at our doors, and we're definitely helping the community. I know that. I just filled up my 47-foot Nortec with twin 750s. I know what that gas costs.
Yeah,
nice.
And I'm not even going to be on it.
Right. Yeah, you talked about events within events, and when you have an event where each event within that event has its own logo, then you've really kind of grown into a major event. And today's kind of the first of a number of events. Here it is Wednesday, but there's events for the next 4 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
All the way to
Actually,
Sunday.
5 days. Yeah,
5 days. Yeah.
Correct my math. I'm sorry. Yeah, 5 days, and this is just the start. And already it's a packed house here. I mean, there's so many people. I imagine you've noticed a lot of people here. We've
got people that came. A lot of the out-of-towners are coming in early so they can set up, because tomorrow we've got the big street party in Kemah.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So everybody's getting ready, and nobody wants to be messing with their boat. There's a quick power run that we're having to Topwater Grill tomorrow, just so that they can rev up their engines a bit and make sure everything's going.
Okay.
And that's before the street party, and then for those that have registered for the Outlaw Challenge, we have, of course, our registration at Landry's and all. There are some events that are public events, and then there are some events that we have that are definitely, you have to be pre-registered. Actually, you got to have a boat or a boat that has a friend on it that you can get on.
Right.
Sure.
Right. Okay. Yeah, if you don't have a boat, make sure you have a friend that has a boat, right? That's always a good rule of thumb.
It is.
Like you said, so many events, whether you're coming, you're only able to make it to one or you're able to make it to all of them. There's plenty of time and plenty of places to go and get involved with the event. Like I said, a lot of people actually do all of it. I mean, I've been one, involved in stuff on the water over the years and known Paul for a while now, but I try to make at least, 7 out of the 10 main events. You're moving all over the place. It really is. It's a poker run on land or water, just trying to be a part of it.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so tomorrow we've got, of course, the quick run, and then we've got the street party. And then after that, people are going to all the bars in Kemah.
Sure.
And the bars in Kemah have a lot of great events within events at
Absolutely.
the bars.
This is absolutely
all
right.
But then you got to get up in the morning on Friday, okay? Because there's a captain's meeting, which we want the captains to be able to listen to us.
Yeah.
And then we have the shootout,
Right.
where this year fast matters.
Yeah.
And what it is, there's about 35 different boats that have, or I shouldn't say power boats, that have already set different speed limits that they've hit, like 201 with Win Farnsworth was the highest.
Wow.
Well, that we've got a 2-hour window out here in Clear Lake, and it's a no wake zone for about 4
Right,
hours.
they shut it
okay?
down, yeah.
So what it is with Fast Matters, you want to bump someone out of their spot. Okay, so you want to hit that 1 mile stretch real quick. And we have a list of people where they have actually, and you can see some of their.
I got a close buddy who's number 2 on that list. So Mr.
Rick
Mungle,
Mungle,
yeah,
yeah.
unfortunately not able to make
Not
it this
able to
year,
make it,
but
but we'll see
he's
if-
here in heart all the time, forever. You know, yeah.
Oh, he is. And you got Cass Schubert's got 2 of
That's
the
right.
boats
Yeah,
running
yeah.
this
Cass
year.
is going to be running them this year.
And you
So
got
yeah.
Vince Odo has a new boat, and I think he's going to run it.
Okay.
I don't know much about it, but I know he's
Wow.
running
We'll
have to
a
find
boat
out some
there.
more on that, yeah.
we've
It's always
got-
exciting when a new boat comes.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
There's
Yeah.
another boat for Soul Shine. I forget the gentleman's name, Trey. He does the caskets for people, the unique caskets. Well, he's got a new canopy boat with air conditioning, and the outside of it has his wife in black and white shadows with hot pink all around it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
It's a cool looking boat.
Yeah.
Wow.
So who knows what else is coming out here. I know some people are coming to defend their titles, but we'll see who does what on this. It'll be fun.
Like you said, new paint jobs, new wraps, new boats, and then the classics, the ones that you literally see pull up and you can spot a mile away,
Yeah.
tried and true, and everybody knows them. So it's fun to see the classics come back and then the new ones come out. Oh yeah.
We've got some people coming in from Kansas that we've
Okay,
not had
yeah.
before. So we've got people coming from all over. It's going to be a nice group.
Awesome.
Well, then, after that, there's, of course, the most wanted pool party, which I can't tell you too much about because it is a private
Right.
event.
It is.
So
yeah, you got to be on the short list.
Right, and, that's going to be a surprise. The DH Tech, who sponsors that, is no doubt going to surprise us. After that, we're welcoming everybody to go again to Top Water for the Hang 'em High
Okay.
entertainment.
Nice.
And after that, you know what? You got to come back to the barge because they've got a full schedule of great entertainment here, plus the Miss Bikini contest.
that's right.
Our
I heard the
Outlaws.
Slags are playing
The
on
Slags are
Saturday.
playing,
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so, okay.
There's
yeah.
another DJ out here, and I think Crisis is playing.
Okay,
Oh!
yeah, very nice.
Oh,
yeah.
you didn't know?
Wait, see, apparently
Like
she
a
said
reunion, huh?
stacked, stacked night.
Wow.
It's a pack, so this will be the place that's going to be hopping after that. Now, you got to wake up early in the morning to do the poker run again at 10 o'clock. It's a shotgun start, so if you want to see the boats come out to Keeneland, you'll see a good row of them. You can see all of them at that time. And they'll be making about 8 different stops all the way around. And we'll, of course, be going to another place I can't say. Legend Marine will be sponsoring that for us, another big pool party. After that, Pier 6 is doing a champagne event over there.
Yeah, you
Wow.
gotta throw Pier 6 out there. Their party for you. That's almost
That's
a party
a-
within a party, like you
It
said.
is a party.
It gets bigger every year,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
think that is, I think started last year or the year before. Last year was the first year.
Last year was the one that was
That
much more
really
organized,
picked up
really,
unofficially.
And you better reserve your slips.
It's grown every year. Yeah, get your table now because that is definitely going to be
gonna be
one of the
packed.
stops to be at, no
and,
doubt.
And
yeah,
then after that,
big friends of the show over there. So yeah.
we've got the big Outlaw to the Max Gala. And again,
Right.
you got to be part of the event. This year, we're selling chances to win either his and her Rolex, where all the money goes to charity. So the fun thing about that is, will it be the woman or the man that gets it? What's the fight that's going to be on that one?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we have so much. The casino's going to be going on, and people love that. And there's great prizes. There's so much going on. We have Cooper Wade that will be playing.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be a great way for that. And then we come Sunday.
Yeah,
You can
it's not
always-
over yet,
no,
people.
It's not.
Yeah.
We actually, Paul has put together a wonderful outlaw rodeo fishing tournament.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
All right, so it actually starts on Saturday with some of them. You got to get up early in the morning to get the boat out there and start
Yeah,
fishing.
yeah.
There's a number of categories.
Early bird gets the worm, right? Yeah. So
They've got the pro, and then the Joes like me would go out fishing. I don't know if I'd catch anything, but anyway, I'll try. And so we have an outright village out there. We have vendors. We have another bikini contest for that. Cooper Wade's going to be out there playing. It's a full day event. So if there's still time to register for that and get your teams, because the prizes are great.
Nice.
That is-
Okay, so there you go.
You just laid it all out for us, right?
That was
Okay,
it. Yeah.
Did I forget anything, guys?
No.
It's just the in between fun and excitement and everything that goes on at all these events. It's just amazing.
I'm
yeah.
sure
So
that there's even more because in different places and businesses around Kemah, NASA, Seabrook, and all that area are always trying to get business, and they're going to put on something special.
They're stepping up their entertainment lineups this weekend and everything.
Of
Yeah, for
course,
sure.
yeah.
It's a whole community event.
The only thing I want to say, guys, if you're coming down 146, would you please check, WWSH 146. They have a little bit of an issue there that'll tell you which way to go down there. Get out a little bit early.
Yeah, if you haven't been to Kemah in a little while, well, even if you have been recently,
it's ever changing.
Yeah, it's always it's always fluid the way to get to Kemah. So
if you're coming in from out of town, definitely check ahead of time. Try to get a plan together, like they said. It's not undoable. Still, like you can navigate through there. You just kind of have to know where you're going so you don't get frustrated.
There's a path. It's just not the path that you're used to taking.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's workable. I mean, I drive a 450 truck, the Ford, and I can make it. I can make
right. If she can make it, yeah. So no excuses for these boats not coming in. They couldn't fit.
Of course they can. Come on.
I know. I'm kidding.
So we'd love to have you guys, whether you're part of the Gunslinger Poker Run or if you're coming out just to some of the shootout or the street party or just going to some of the places to watch the boats. Come out. A lot of the monies here we do raise for local charities, and we give back and we support this community.
Of course, yeah.
And that's kind of an often overlooked aspect of this event is how much money is raised for local charities. I mean, it's really
all tides around.
Yeah,
here, man.
It's really impressive
So.
the amount of charity involvement and the money that's been raised for charity over the years. I mean, it's I don't know what the running count is now, but I know even a couple of years ago we're talking millions of dollars raised for.
They do quite a bit, and it's not just what we do, but what other people who notice the charities, and then they turn around and support them, which is great. But guys, thank you for letting me come on here.
Our pleasure.
Yeah.
No, thank you. We know how busy you are right now. I think your phone's been ringing nonstop since
I'm sure,
you've been on with us. So.
Let's not look at that.
But we appreciate that.
Of course,
I started a chat on the Texas Outlaw Challenge section in there, so I'm getting a lot.
It's gone viral,
But it's fun because other people are answering questions for me. I just have to make sure they're giving the right answers.
Well, we look forward to seeing you throughout all the events this weekend. I'll be coming over and saying hi. And, thank you for coming on and promoting it and just everything that you do for the Outlaw Challenge.
Thank you, guys, and keep promoting, and good luck to you guys. I love what you're doing.
Thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And as mentioned, so the first real public event is tomorrow evening, and it's a great opportunity to bring the whole family down to Kemah, and there's displays with the boats.
If you haven't seen the boats out of the water, shined up with the awesome trailers, they got the hydraulics, the boats turn. It really is a spectacle, like John said. I mean, it's one thing to see them go by fast on the water or pulled up here at barge, but when you can kind of look under the boat and kind of see the engines out, on the trailer, it's a whole different experience. They got the lights. And everyone's excited.
Let's be real. Some of these boats, some of these teams, I mean, they have the boat, but then they have a trailer and a truck that pulls the trailer that all match. Sometimes there's even complimentary cars, sports cars that match the whole look. I mean, it's really an impressive sight to see.
You're right. I forget about the cars. It's a whole team. It's an entourage of people, and you'll have the boat owners standing around with their friends and, just talking about their boat and the history, the stories, what they've won, the new motors they put in, the new wrap they put on there. It's exciting. That's what these guys love to do. They're out here to show off their boats and have a good time. So I think that's a big part of it. Like you said, that Stampede party. And it's in the heart of Kemah, right on 6th Street. A little tough to get to right now, but definitely is going to be going on over there tomre night.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of events being planned. Scallywags, Voodoo Huts, Palapas, Kip Rose. I mean, so
you said Kip Rose.
Kip
Rose.
Kip. All right, and hey, we got Gary Bolton. Gary B's here.
Gary B in the house.
I feel like I just walked in onto like a floating boat over here at the barge.
It does, every once in a while.
It's not a rocking today, but sometimes it's a rocking.
I was about to say, sometimes you're reminded that we're actually on the water right now. Yeah,
the tide's up, man. I had to come through the ramp on my power wheelchair, and it was actually a pretty smooth transition.
Yeah, you actually handled that like a pro, actually. Yeah.
I just saw Miss Jolanda. She organizes the race. John, I saw you over here rigging up the mics, and Jordan. Man, when I rolled up, I don't know if I saw you or one of your twins, man. There was a jet surf just jamming up.
Yeah,
on
I got
the lake.
boards on the water as we speak. So they're over there in Kima, and they're circling around the barge. We may get to see them here in a little bit. But, yeah,
One of
we
these
got
days,
boards
I
on the
need to
water,
ride
man.
One of those. I heard you might be able to get that taken care of with like a little super cool adaptive seat. Put it on the jet surf.
Oh, heck yeah, man. No, that's the goal one of these days,
Hey,
dude.
I heard all
Yeah.
these boat owners, if you can think it, you can, and you have the right capital, you can probably pretty much build anything.
Yeah, we need to get hooked up with some of them. With all the capital.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All these big engines, man, they put a lot of time and pride in
Oh yeah.
They
whether
do.
they're inboards or the outboards. I know you're swinging a little 50cc, 100cc on the jet surf.
Man, 100cc, yeah.
Does it go 100 miles an hour? Because I know we might have a breaker over here.
It goes 200 miles per hour, Gary.
Is that when you have two of them?
They
Is
go.
that two boards at 100, that's 200? Is
That's right, man. You just got to get 4 boards together, and you're going over 100. No, yeah, they'll go up to 42 miles per hour. Yeah, so they're quick, man.
Man, I don't know the talent that goes to ride these things, man, but it looks like almost like a wakeboard or a surfboard. And
Well-
you don't have a big old boat pulling you. Instead, you're actually. I think I saw you pass a wakeboarder up on a boat with the jet surf.
100% passing a wakeboarder
I was
without a
like,
doubt. Yeah.
where's this guy come from? He has 2 ropes, but no, you had your CCs cranked up. What is it? 2-stroke? You got electric engine? What do
Yeah,
y'all got in
they
those?
got everything, man. And this is one of the best spots to ride. And this week is huge for us. Just getting out there on the water for Outlaw, people getting eyeballs on the boards, just trying to get people introduced
There's
to
gonna be
it.
a lot of wakes out there, man.
You know, riding through the causeway, Clear Lake Causeway, Kima Channel, and just all the bars around here, kind of being unofficially part of the poker run. So we're excited, man. Like you said, I got boards on the water now, and they'll be out on the water all weekend. So it's cool.
Man, I look forward to seeing that show. Are you putting on a show at the Texas Outlaw Challenge, or are you just showing up and putting the show on? Or? I think we need to put you on and get your time trial.
I think anytime that the jet surfs out on the lake, it's always a show.
Yeah,
So Jordan's always putting on shows.
We'll be definitely on the water this weekend. Like I said, trying to turn some heads. You know, some of these outlaw people out here that haven't seen it
look like
before,
an
that
outlaw.
understand the need for speed and appreciate carbon fiber and that kind of stuff. You know,
Yeah, I can't wait to see Ray Lee with Speedboat Magazine. He's
Yeah.
going to be out here pretty much going over everything that's happening with all the events y'all were talking about. We got, about 8 of them, 8 stops, and 10 events?
Yeah, so she nailed them all down, but you know we almost need to break it down a
Yeah,
little
we can
further.
get a little more detail
like
on
in
them.
the,
Yeah.
we were kind of jumping around in a little bit there, and she hit everything. But yeah, just kind of run down again the days. So starting tonight here at Barge, and then
So tonight's kind of the early arrival.
That's right.
You know,
I saw that on Facebook. She has a big group going on talking about the whole race. I know she has some beautiful flyers. We had some outlaw challengers that are coming back this year to claim their title.
oh yeah. It's
I
like-
heard y'all say something about Pier 6. So last year, I actually had a pleasure.
well, hold on. Let's get through this list, and then when we get to Pier 6,
there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll knock,
Gary's
we'll knock,
excited, though.
I
Gary's
know,
excited
I know.
tonight,
so,
man.
So, like I said, yeah, guys, definitely get over here to Barge 295. This is the shooter pre-party. Like John said, registration. People are bringing their boats over here, having a good time. This will go on all night. People are just getting
Yeah.
into town, hanging out, catching up with everybody. You know, some people got their boats at the boat ramp. Some people are already in Kima. Some people are doing some test runs. I know Cass was out doing some test runs. And then it really, if you can't make it tonight, really it's good. A lot of the action is going to start tomorrow in Kima, and John will kind of let you know about that.
Yeah, really. You know, tomorrow is both the the event at Landry's, where the people that are already involved pick up their passes and pick up their bags and all that stuff for the registered guests. But then also in Kima,
Sponsors and everybody involved. Yeah.
And then there's the Stampede Street Party, which has always been a favorite event of mine because all the bars really step up their game. I know in years past, a lot of them actually have outside bars or bars, supplementary bars to
Sure,
their bars,
yeah.
so to make
Maybe
access
at least
to
a beer bucket or something.
yeah, to give you immediate access to beverages.
So for this weekend, you're allowed to actually drink on 6th Street. Are you allowed?
I know
are
in
you
the
allowed
past,
to
and I
take them
assume
out?
that's
I don't
happened,
want I don't want to say that wrong, but I feel like that all the bars work together. They work with the city, and